Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please give a warm welcome to PCI Managing Director of Market Development, Amy Stanton.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for the 56th Annual PCI Design Awards. I hope you've enjoyed your drinks and appetizers, had some great conversation, and are having a meaningful and productive convention experience so far. To begin our program, I'd like to recognize and thank this year's sponsors. These world-class companies play an important role in our program, and we appreciate their support. Our platinum sponsors are GCP Applied Technologies and JVI Inc. Our gold sponsor is Meadowbrook. Our silver sponsors are BASF Corporation, DRLDD Drafting, Design and Engineering, Hamilton Form Company Ltd, Midwest, and Skaco Concrete. Our bronze sponsors are Beckert, Konak, E-Construct, Helzer Industries, High Concrete Accessories, PTAC Consulting Engineers, Thin Wall, and Ultraspan Progress Group. We also want to acknowledge our Premier Partners, which is a special program that recognizes supplier companies that have committed a significant level of support to PCI. As I call your company's name, please stand and remain standing until all of our partners' names are read. Our 2019 Level 3 Premier Partners are Hamilton Form Company Ltd, High Concrete Accessories, and JVI Inc. Our 2019 Level 2 Premier Partners are BASF Corporation, Endicott Thin Brick, GCP Applied Technologies, and Skaco Concrete. And our 2019 Level 1 Premier Partners are Konak, E-Construct, Meadowbrook, Midwest, PTAC Consulting Engineers, Thermomass, and Thin Wall. Please give a round of applause for our Premier Partners and all of our convention sponsors. We also want to give a big thanks to our PCI Design Award sponsor, GCP Applied Technologies. Finally, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the hard work of our PCI staff who spend months putting this program together to make it a showcase of the best in our industry. In particular, I'd like to thank Becky King, PCI's marketing manager, who works tirelessly on the planning and details of this program, and Nicole Clow, PCI's marketing assistant. I keep trying to get Becky to MC these awards, but she just doesn't trust me enough to not mess the rest of it up. So please give her and the rest of our PCI staff a round of applause. Today we have the distinct privilege of honoring and celebrating the achievements of several companies as we present the PCI Design Awards. I would like to now invite PCI Chairman Mason Hardaway Lampton and PCI President and CEO Bob Risser to the stage to present this evening's awards. I would like to encourage our award winners to please reference your program and be prepared when your company is called. Award recipients are asked to come up on your right-hand side of the stage and exit on your left. And for one final note of housekeeping, we will ship all of our award winners your official trophies after convention. This year marks the 56th anniversary of the PCI Design Awards program. These projects showcase the wide variety of innovative ways that precast concrete is being incorporated into all kinds of structures to meet today's challenges. In fact, that is one of the elements that makes this program so valuable. The awards program provides designers and owners with inspiration while highlighting architectural and engineering advances, as well as showcasing the multiple attributes of precast concrete. 3 judging panels comprised of design professionals assembled last September to review over 60 entries, covering a full range of structure types and material applications. The building and transportation judging panels singled out distinctive projects in a variety of individual categories within those structure types. The special awards judges reviewed the projects to identify those deserving special recognition for their innovation, the use of total precast concrete systems, and precast concrete to contribute to sustainable design goals. Now let me introduce our esteemed judging juries for this year's awards. Our special awards judging panel was John Circanis, Michael Koch, and Monty Overstreet. Our building awards judging panel included Marty Hugh, Chris Mosley, Roxana, I promised her I would pronounce this right, Taghizadeh. Our transportation awards judging panel included J.P. Bernard, Bill Duvall, and Reggie Holt. Please give a round of applause for all of our design award judging panels. Again, a message to our PCI Design Award winners. Please reference your PCI Design Awards program and approach the stage on your right as the previous winner is accepting their award. This includes the precast concrete producer and other project team members that you wish to join you on stage. I'm referring to this again because I want us to stay on schedule so you can all go out and enjoy the rest of your evening plans. As we announce honorable mentions, we ask that representatives of these projects please stand at your table to be recognized. It is with great pride that I am about to present to you some of the most creative and innovative projects recently constructed using precast concrete. Here are the winners of the 2019 PCI Design Awards. The first awards we will be presenting are our special awards, including the Harry H. Edwards Industry Advancement Award, the All Precast Concrete Solution Award, and the Best Sustainable Design Award. The first winner is the recipient of the Sustainable Design Award using precast concrete. The winner of this year's award goes to Parking Structure 5, California State University, Sacramento in Sacramento, California. Clark Pacific is the precast concrete producer. Congratulations. Would a representative please come to the stage to receive your award?
Using precast, they were able to receive multiple credits within the management category. Credits such as regional materials, regional labor, and life cycle costs. Another challenge that I particularly appreciated was how this particular parking structure integrated with the neighboring context and also the neighboring arboretum. Because some of the particular concrete was fabricated off-site, they were able to install this particular structure such that it had limited disturbance to the neighboring context and to the neighboring arboretum.
This project won the Sustainability Award due to its Parking Smart Gold rating. It is the only parking garage that we are aware of west of the Mississippi that meets all the criteria for Parking Smart. It also uses a hybrid precast moment frame system internally for the structural integrity of the building due to the high seismic zone this building is located in.
The next winner is the recipient of the Harry H. Edwards Industry Advancement Award. This prestigious honor is given to projects that use innovative concepts that will benefit future projects and expand the use of precast concrete in new directions. The winner of this award is Glenstone Museum, The Pavilions, in Potomac, Maryland. Gate Precast Company is the precast concrete producer, and E.E. Marr Erectors, Inc. was the PCI certified erector. Congratulations. Would your representatives please come to the stage to receive your awards?
The detail in which they crafted this building was absolutely beautiful. The tolerances that these particular blocks were designed to were down to a 32nd of an inch. And as someone of this profession, I know that getting something down to a 32nd of an inch is near impossible. So I really applaud this precaster and the architect to get this down to that kind of tolerance.
What resonated with us, the judges, for this particular submittal was its creativity and aesthetic expression, evoking feelings of serenity and simplicity, which you don't normally expect from precast concrete.
Well, it was a unique application of precast concrete that checked off a lot of boxes for the architect on the project. It had some versatility, durability, and some low cost. Also, the tolerances of 1/32 is uncommon in our industry. To have 23,000 panels that have 1/32 of an inch tolerance for panels is quite impressive.
There are co-winners for honorable mention in the Harry H. Edwards Industry Advancement Award. The first honorable mention is the Christ Hospital Joint and Spine Center in Cincinnati, Ohio. High Concrete Group was the precast concrete producer. Congratulations. Representatives, please stand to be recognized. The second honorable mention winner is Flood in Omaha, Nebraska. Enterprise Precast Concrete was the precast concrete producer. Patriot Steel Erection was the PCI certified erector. Congratulations. Representatives, please stand to be recognized. The next award we are giving is the All Precast Concrete Solution Award. The winner of the All Precast Concrete Solution Award is Nassau County Police 8th Precinct in Bethpage, New York. High Concrete Group was the precast concrete producer. Kohler Masonry Group was the PCI certified erector. Congratulations. Would representatives please come to the stage to receive your award?
This got the award because it pretty much did it all. What we really appreciated about this was that it did things architecturally, structurally, and mechanically or thermally. They were able to CNC the county seal into the precast so that this particular building became something specific to this region and to this community. The use of precast provided a durable and long-lasting material for this community to use for years to come.
This building, we feel, had a community impact. There was a Hurricane Sandy that affected the whole entire community, and there was a desire to build new structures that withstand the next hurricane. And this is such a structure, and they chose precast concrete for that reason. And the detailing, we felt, established an integrity that one would expect on a building on a grander scale. Given that it's only like 30,000 square feet, we feel that the attention that the architect provided to this building really benefited the community and gave them a building that they would be proud of.
And now it is time to announce the Building Design Awards winners. The first category is for government and public buildings. We are pleased to present the Government and Public Building Award to the Museum of Fine Arts, Houston, Glassell School of Art in Houston, Texas. The precast concrete producer was Gate Precast Company. The PCI certified erector was Precast Erectors, Inc. Congratulations. Would a representative please come to the stage to receive your award?
The judges picked this project because of its aesthetic versatility and the fact that it was not just about architecture but also structure. The use of the precast helped with the erection time. The erection time was cut down to less than a week, which is pretty incredible. The biggest challenge that the precast helped solve was the use of high-strength concrete beams that saved the project approximately $2 million.
You won't lose interest looking at this building now or even 50 years from now. The precision with which the precast components were executed is quite remarkable. The tolerances that one has to have for a structure of this type is very remarkable, and I think a plant fabricated precast solution is probably the only building material type that could execute quite in this fashion. This project has fantastic visual interest both inside and outside the structure. Really speaks to the versatility of precast both as a structural element and exterior aesthetic.
The next award category is Healthcare Medical Buildings. The winner of this award goes to Cook Children's Medical Center, South Tower in Fort Worth, Texas. Gate Precast Company is the precast concrete producer. Precast Erectors, Inc. is the PCI certified erector. Congratulations. Would your representatives please come to the stage to receive your awards?
The level of detail that's gone into putting this structure together is fantastic. You have this building that is supposed to match another building next door that was not made out of precast, and you have here a precast structure that not only matches that, but it just brings up everything else within this facility and makes it stand out. They used a unique retarder to accomplish a look that normally you wouldn't think about, and what happened was the retarder that was put on the bottom of the form melted as the cement hydrated in the concrete mix and created the look that they were looking for.
The choice of precast concrete as the envelope really shaved 6 months off the project schedule, which was invaluable to the owner. The architectural precast components were discretized in such a way that most of the joints were concealed, particularly at the corners of the building.
The next award is for Higher Education and University. We are pleased to present the award for Higher Education University, the Higher Education and University category to FIU Student Academic Center in Miami, Florida. Gate Precast Company is the precast concrete producer. Specialty Concrete Services is the PCI certified erector. Congratulations. Would your representatives please come to the stage to receive your award?
This was such a magnificent use of precast. The fins just made the exterior architecture beautiful, as well as bringing light into the building. It just makes you want to see from the outside how the light feels when you're sitting inside one of these rooms.
The judges picked this project initially because of its aesthetics. Once you start looking into the project in depth, you realize that it's not just the aesthetics that matter. This particular project was initially designed with metal panels, and the precaster in this case was able to change that to precast and still maintain the same look as metal panels, which is pretty incredible. These panels were produced monolithically with the extreme angled fins, which is a very challenging job to do in terms of production. The precaster was also using special dunnage to make sure that they didn't crack or spall. One of the interesting aspects of this project was the fact that the precaster was able to put this together with higher tolerances than the PCI manuals.
The honorable mention for the Higher Education University Building category is for the USC Village in Los Angeles, California, and is awarded to Course Lab Structures, LA. Congratulations. Representatives, please stand to be recognized for your achievements. For the multifamily building category, the winner is the Nelson Mandela Apartments in Chicago, Illinois. The building also won an honorable mention for the All Precast Concrete Solution Award. Duquesne Precast is the precast concrete producer. Congratulations. Would a representative please come to the stage to receive your award?
These precast panels work with the environment around the historic nature of this site. We as architects tend to want to put our building as the showcase, and This one is a showcase, but also working with the rest of the buildings and inviting people to want to live here. One of the aspects about this that was really brought to light too is this is an Energy Star project.
The insulated wall panels on the project had a very high R value and proved to be a very energy efficient solution. The project actually brought a lot of cost-effective solutions to the table. Very simple detailing of the precast envelope. The finishes of the precast were very cost-effective. It kind of demonstrates that you don't have to put high-end architectural finishes on precast concrete to make it the solution of choice.
For the next category, mixed-use building, the winner is Pinnacle National Development Center in Kansas City, Kansas. Enterprise Precast Concrete is the precast concrete producer. Congratulations. Would your representative please come to the stage to receive your award?
The formwork on the panel itself has some very unique characters. When the sun hits it and the shadows hit it, it brings out a different view each time of the day.
This project is indicative of really what you're looking for in a mixed-use facility. It blends the needs of three separate groups, a professional sports team, sports federation, as well as a sports medicine group. The aesthetic is something that is really quite remarkable. There's a diamond pattern in the exterior cladding panels, which is very inviting and contrasts nicely with some of the other precast finishes on the project. This project included a very interesting mock-up approval process, probably a lot more in depth than you might run into on other projects. The precaster actually had 3D molds printed, and that was actually integral to the selection of the pattern type that was going to be used in the architectural panels. It's kind of a really good indicator of what's on the horizon and what's coming next. The topography of the site presented some challenges, and having precast as part of the building envelope system actually helped deliver on schedule, whereas other building materials might have fallen short.
Our next category is all precast concrete parking structure. The winner is University of Mississippi North Parking Structure in University, Mississippi. Gate Precast is the precast concrete producer. Precast Erectors, Inc. is the PCI certified erector. Congratulations. Would your representatives please come to the stage to receive your award?
The use of brick in this project is done very well. Brick is very difficult and challenging in precast concrete, and putting the brick pieces together and making sure that there are no joints is one of the things that this project was able to achieve very well. The judges chose this project because of its design versatility and challenges.
The structure is actually quite interesting from a structural perspective. This project used special precast shear walls as the lateral load resisting system, and the high seismic demands of the region really made this a cost-effective approach for handling the loads associated with the site. Passive security is something that's very important to any institutional owner of a parking structure, and those open stair towers in the corners were very instrumental in meeting the program requirement of passive security.
The honorable mention for all precast concrete parking structure is awarded to Health Partners Bloomington Parking Structure in Bloomington, Minnesota. The precast concrete producer was Wells Concrete. Wells Concrete was also the PCI certified erector. Congratulations. Representatives, please stand to be recognized for your achievements. Our next category is for the best religious structure. The winner in this category is St. John's Chapel and Mausoleum in Columbia, South Dakota. Gage Brothers is the precast concrete producer. Congratulations. Would your representatives please come to the stage to receive your award?
The judges selected this project, one, for its simplicity. It was a material that we would not think of looking at this as we were driving past it. We wouldn't have thought the material was concrete. This project hit so many targets. One, durability. The durability of this is going to be here and feel the testament of time. We don't have to worry about long-term maintenance because the precast concrete maintains itself. The durability of this is great, as well as the aesthetics. It's a beautiful church sitting out on the prairie.
I think the characteristic component of this project is just how durable and low maintenance precast can be and will be. This is a church that could have been built and looked like this 200 years ago, but would have taken a tremendous amount of maintenance over time. And I think with very little input, this project will look very much like it does 100 years from now, or maybe even 200 years from now. The design team and the precaster did a wonderful job of hiding the joints within the front portion of the chapel. It really speaks to the attention to detail on the job.
The honorable mention for religious structure goes to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Temple in Tucson, Arizona. Gate Precast Company was the precast concrete producer. Congratulations. Representatives, please stand to be recognized for your achievements. Our next category is K-12 schools. The winner is Highland Park High School in Highland Park, Illinois. Lombard Architectural Precast Products Company is the precast concrete producer. Continental Erectors LLC is the PCI certified erector. Congratulations. Would your representatives please come to the stage to receive your awards?
They actually used the precast to their advantage. Meeting against new building codes and old building codes, they needed to put a firewall in place. So they used the precast panels to help develop a 2-hour firewall, and a precast panel designed like they've designed it is self-standing, self-rating.
This project was selected because of its architectural diversity. If you take a look at this building, you see different architectural features on either side of the structure. The most important aspect of this project was the fact that the owners wanted to make sure that the building stayed in business during construction, and the use of precast was very helpful in sequencing that. When you look at this building, you walk around and you have all these features that are different, yet they work so well together. And the lighting that somehow was created through these panels makes a whole lot of difference in how you look at precast.
Our next category is the Best Stadium and Arena. The winner of this award goes to Texas A&M Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. Enterprise Precast Concrete and Heldenfels Enterprises, Inc. are the precast concrete producers, and the PCI certified erector is Precast Services, Inc. Congratulations. Would your representatives please come to the stage to receive your awards?
This building is so inviting and it unifies this community, and the reason for that is because of the use of precast and the brick. And the brick allows the viewer to come in and think that this is just brick. However, we as precasters know that this is a precast building with a brick facade, and precast is capable of producing a product that's durable and resilient, yet give you that look that deceives people in a way.
The other major uniqueness of this project, not only did they have to have 2 plants, it was actually 2 different precasters. So they had to really communicate with each other. That showed the team quality, not only a football stadium team, but they also showed a team quality amongst the design team and the construction team, jointly working together to produce all this precast that's necessary so that it works as one element, works together, producing a very nice project.
Our final building award category is for the Best Custom Solution. The winner is NU Ryan Fieldhouse and Walter Athletics Center Precast Wave Wall in Evanston, Illinois. Utility Concrete Products LLC is the precast concrete producer. Congratulations. Would your representative please come to the stage to receive your award?
It was a really nice, well-done, well-executed retaining wall that you don't see treated with this much attention to detail on any other type of retaining wall. This will take very little maintenance over time and very little rework. 25, 50, 100 years from now, this piece of artwork will be in place.
This project is just an excellent example of how you can make precast conform to the surroundings. You can take something that has strength and durability and also an aesthetic that provides a wonderful, resilient barrier to the elements. One of the remarkable elements of this project is they were able to take something that tends to be a very utilitarian aspect of a project, like a breakwater, and made it something beautiful. It's a very sweeping, very unique form, very complementary to the shoreline. I can imagine myself being out on the water in a kayak and this project drawing my eye to the shoreline.
And now it's time to announce our PCI Design Award winners in transportation. The first category is bridges with a main span from 76 to 149 feet. The award goes to I-15 over Virgin River in St. George, Utah. Forterra Structural Precast is the precast concrete producer. Horrocks Engineers is the engineer of record, and the Utah Department of Transportation is the owner. Congratulations, representatives, please come to the stage to receive your award.
What the judges really liked best about this project was the innovative use of precast to limit the impacts to the transporting public. Precast concrete contributed to the selection of this project because of the use of partial depth deck slabs. We thought it was a great use of that product to limit the impact of the construction processes to the traveling public, as well as the safety to the overall construction process.
The judges really liked the fact that precast, pre-stressed components were able to address the congested high traffic volumes on this interstate bridge and limit the amount of traffic disruptions. The use of precast components improved worker safety, speed of construction, and provided a durable, long-lasting structure for this important interstate highway bridge. The use of a large, high-capacity crane allowed the contractor to place very large components in a very short period of time and keep the bridge open and reduce traffic interruptions.
What impressed us was the service life of this bridge with high-performance concrete and the precast panels for an interstate highway. This is going to be a durable, long-lasting bridge.
Our next category is bridges with a main span of more than 150 feet. The award goes to the Northwest Corridor Express Lanes in Marietta, Georgia. Standard Concrete Products is the precast concrete producer. The engineer of record is Parsons, and the owner is the Georgia Department of Transportation. Congratulations. Representatives, please come to the stage to receive your award.
What the judges really liked best about this project was it's a very large project and a lot of creative use of precast to both speed construction as well as limit impacts to the wetlands and the commuting public. What really contributed to the selection of this project was the long service life, the long span girders that were used in the project, the difficult geometry that was accommodated by the straddle bends and the precast hammer head caps, as well as limiting the impacts to the public during transportation. The specific challenges that were accommodated by using precast concrete was the challenging geometry throughout the project. Really, the straddle bend caps was a really innovative solution to handle that difficult geometry.
The judges liked how the use of precast components addressed the needs of this very large P3 project in a very congested and urban environment. This project utilized multiple types of precast elements, both superstructure and substructure, both to meet the environmental demands, the geometric constraints of the project, and to provide a long-lasting structure.
The next category is for non-highway bridges. The award goes to Mid-Coast Corridor Retaining Walls in San Diego, California. Clark Pacific is the precast producer. Berger ABAM is the engineer of record. The San Diego Association of Governments is the owner. Congratulations. Could your representatives please come to the stage to receive your awards?
What the judges really liked best about this project was how innovative it was in its use of precast to accommodate a really challenging construction environment. Some of the details of this project that were so impressive were the 23-foot tall columns, as well as the 15-foot wide lagging that was used on the project. Some of the challenges of the construction site were solved by this unique counterfort system, which is uncommon in the United States, and that allowed for worker site shutdowns to resume quickly and efficiently.
Contractor used a precast counterfort retaining wall system in lieu of more traditional MSE walls and tieback type walls. That system was able to be constructed much faster than the conventional methods. The biggest challenge with this type of project is coordinating and working around active railroad tracks. The contractor chose this system to speed up the construction and limit the amount of impacts to the railroads. Freight and commuter schedules impacts were minimized from the use of this project. Some of the other constraints that were part of this project were the poor foundation soils. This project had to be built considering seismic requirements, and there was also other infrastructure such as a 72-inch sewer main that had to be worked around.
The final category is for Transportation Special Solutions. This award goes to the new New York Bridge Project, also known as the Governor Mario M. Cuomo Bridge in Tarrytown in South Nyack, New York. Bayshore Concrete Products Corp., Coastal Precast Systems, Fort Miller Company, and Unistress Corporation are the precast concrete producers. HDR is the engineer of record, and the New York State Thruway Authority is the owner. Congratulations. Representatives, please come up to the stage to receive your award.
The judges liked how the use of precast components in the signature bridge solved very complex construction issues, both in the superstructure and the substructure components. The use of precast components greatly reduced the complexity of waterborne operations for foundation structures, as well as placement of the concrete deck, and even components high up in the air in the bridge tower. For this project, there were multiple very large precast component solutions, and the contractor was able to utilize his heavy lifting capacity. These components included a large cofferdam, very large precast deck panels, and a very large crossbeam in the cable stay tower.
One of the things that I really liked was the use of the precast deck panels. The contractor found a way to construct them to account for the normal crown, be able to utilize super elevation transitions on the bridge. I'm sure what he had to do is develop some type of 3D model and determine how to make each individual member to be able to deliver them to the project. With all this precast that was utilized, the structure certainly will have a 100-year service life, as was a requirement in the project.
What a fantastic representation of our industry. Congratulations to you, all of our winners. I hope this has inspired all of you to submit your entries for the 2020 PCI Design Awards program. I encourage you to collaborate with the architects or engineers of record to submit your projects for the 2020 PCI Design Awards when submissions open this May 20th, 2019. Thank you for your attention and for joining us to show your appreciation for these award-winning projects. We look forward to having you join us next year at the PCI convention, which will be held in Fort Worth, Texas. At this